smoking the ink, we get blow. We taking the hard pulls. In the air we smoke, but everywhere. Yeah, bitch, we done. Also chronic, man, a nigga must campaign. Clouds so pipe, blowing so much fun. Bull cheap and context off the phone. Took the stroll to the store, get some cigars, roll some Philly blunts.
Finally got a moment to chill, you know. Like I told you, got a lot of stuff that be going on. Well, play the music, just turn it down. You know what I'm saying? Love that song, love that song, love that song. Like I said, I was gonna take y'all through my life. I'm here with my main man, Cody, aka Bass Catcher. You know, he love his fish, but I would have to say is my #1 fan right now. He says that he checks out every video that I have all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's a subscriber to the other subscribers. We out here, you know what I'm saying? We on location. So what's happening?
What's going on, everybody?
You might not be able to see him too well because it's kind of dark in here.
What's going on, everybody?
Shoot. But you know, that's how we do it out here. Turn it down just a little bit more. But but really, we you know, he's really interested in the stuff that I talk about because it's realistic. You know what I'm saying? And he's went through some things, and you know, he understands where I'm coming from, and he says he gets stuff from it. And you know, I figured when I had the chance to be with him in person, you know, we just talked. So out of all the videos that you've watched, which ones would you say you like the most, or when I say caught your attention the most, that you are memorable?
I like the NASA one, the sex one, and the one that he was talking. Like, I like the life structures one. I like that one. I don't know what you name that one, but
it probably wasn't labeled. I don't even probably remember what I was talking about that day. Oh, he's playing it. He's playing it right now.
You want to see me in a minute?
I think you're going through a rough time on this one.
Yeah, that's y'all watching me watch me.
You know what I'm saying? Got nothing going on that I need to be talking about. Ain't no events or nothing like that coming up right now. I mean, there's been some events that have went down.
Well,
that's for sure.
Anyway, we don't need to go back through it, but check this out.
And some lessons learned, some experiences.
With the videos and all of that, and you know what you get from it, whatnot. Are you able to use anything that you're actually listening to your advantage in your own life?
Yeah, I can relate. I can do this way. I can relate to a lot of things he's saying. So a lot of things he said, I've pretty much already been through in my life, and some of the situations are my current situations. So, if that makes any sense.
I mean, that definitely makes sense. That's the reason why I do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people are going through this stuff. I don't know how many of the subscribers go through what I'll be talking about, and not just go through that type of stuff, but not know certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm always bringing out little facts and different things that people aren't thinking about. You know what I'm saying? And the way we think about life, period, in general. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now, I also would love to be inspirational. I wonder, are you ever gonna possibly do anything like that, like a channel, and try to, talk to the people, or maybe even just let the people peer into your life? I don't know.
I don't know. I never thought about having a channel. If I had a channel, it'd probably be about fish, but
That's cool.
it'd be inspirational. I'd be teaching people about fish and how to take care of them,
definitely
grow them to big sizes.
Right. Spreading knowledge. That's what I say. I think that's what that type of stuff should be used for. It's spreading knowledge. That should be the main goal.
That is the main goal.
But so, you got any questions for me?
In the NASA video, I got one thing to.
Oh, God, here we go.
I got one thing.
Here we go. Argument.
I got one thing to just add on to your thing about the thrust of combustion things.
Right.
Well, they also have anti-gravity matter combustion things that don't have to use the thrust power of the
so that's how they
fire.
Would be able to do that. Okay. So you figured out the way that it can happen, because that's the way they
re-engineered it from spacecrafts that have came here that have fallen out of the sky.
Got it. Okay. I mean, I'm with you. It's just like I said, it's a difficult thing to believe, with the way, if you take a look just from a human's point of view of how close the clouds tend to be, how close the moon seems to be, how close the sun seems to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I mean? I wouldn't say it feels like you could touch it from the ground, of course not, but it damn for sure don't seem like it's as far as they saying.
You're right. We can see the moon from here.
Easy. In the daytime.
I know, that's crazy. That's the crazy part. We can see the moon in the daytime. We can't see any other planet in the daytime.
Right. Because I imagine they really are that far away. You know what I mean? So, but well,
do you think the moon is an actual planet or a structure that was kind of put there?
I actually really don't know, and I figured to myself that it may actually be a setup. This whole thing may be just one big setup, you know what I mean? And that's what it feels like. More of the outside science that you dip into and read and check into, and you start hearing how they explain things and how different things have happened and how they figured, and you start looking at your landscape, you start looking at the things that go on around you. Certain things match and certain things don't. And that's the problem with the U.S. and all their fucking ways of thinking and saying and supposed knowledge. When you go back and you try to apply in certain places and certain things, it just doesn't work because it's not real.
Right.
I found too much not real in what they've taught us for us to believe everything without questioning it.
The one thing I think the moon is hollow, because in this one documentary they said that something hit the moon and it rung like a bell for hours. Like it sent out vibrations. It wasn't like ringing, but it was just like a vibration in the ground, just shaking the whole entire planet. Moon.
Lots of theories on that. And I imagine that, now that it's been a part of this video, there's going to be more people who want to talk about it. But hey, let's talk about it, because it's important for us to try to figure out exactly what's going on around it. You know what I mean? So, but I tell you what, I need to get back in here and get back to
add one more thing.
Just
everything in the sky at nighttime, everything that's moving anyways, is not always a plane, a star, or a planet, or whatever, or a satellite, most of the time it can be something else. Because if it's an outer planet, it's like moving in sporadic fucking like ways, and it just stops, or just fucking disappears and comes back into a different fucking spot. That's something from out of this world. That ain't from here. And them exist. Just so you know.
I mean, if you think about it logically, think about how we're designed and everything that's here, and how things grow and how things happen, you know, through processes that we don't actually have control of. Y'all can't be serious to think that this is it. Now, we're the only living organisms in existence.
There's others out
There's
there.
got to be other living organisms in existence somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're too far, whether they live further than we can reach, doesn't mean that they can't reach us.
But
you know what I mean?
Put it this way. There's 400 billion galaxies out there with their own solar systems in them, and their own galaxies, or Milky Ways, in them. With that being said, if they got their own galaxies and Milky Ways, like we got our own Milky Way in ours. So if we got life here, there's life there. And another thing to think about, if the surface of the places are inhabitable, what the fuck would we... My bad. What would we do if we couldn't live on the surface of our place? We would go underground. These things are underground on the other planets. That's why we haven't found nothing yet.
Well, you know, like I said, everybody has their theories, everybody has their thoughts on it. Weigh in, you know, bring comments at the bottom. Let us know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'll bring out another video. If any of you are local and y'all want to get in the interview and actually sit here and get on camera and say your piece, so you know, voice your opinion about the channel, voice your opinion about any of the subjects, feel free. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Hit me down in the comments and we talk about it. But for now, we're gonna bring this to a close. Like I said, here with my boy Cody.
Yep. Hello everybody.
Number one fan.
Hope everybody has a great night.
Y'all be cool. Much love. Holla at me. Everybody take a view, take a look, check it out.